Hello everyone, and welcome back to RAMBOMANIA, and welcome to our first album review ever. We're gonna do more of these because stupid me forgot to do the Jerry Goldsmith First Blood soundtrack review for the score and all that with the Dan Hill in season 1. We talked about it, but we didn't really review it. So we'll probably do all the Rambo music in season 3 when we talk about the trilogy as a whole, and then the Brian Tyler addition to the franchise in season 4. So right off the bat, I want to say thank you to Mickey and Jonas for giving me this opportunity, and for helping me just to educate myself more in the world of podcasting, because I really love to do this, and I really love to share it all with you at home. I want to thank everybody too for the support. Like all the viewers at home. A lot of people took a really big interest when they heard that I'd be covering the Mickey Moon event at Barfly. A lot of people really got interested. A lot of people that couldn't go from many different parts of the earth. Like Italy and America and what do you call that? Just all over the place. The UK, just everywhere. So thank you everybody at home. And I'm sure She Died, really appreciates all the support. They have just a really great fan base, and you can catch a lot of Mickey Moon, as well as Cardoni videos and Jonas and Tasso and everybody over at their YouTube page too. So really just head over there and get your fix, and we'll put some links in the description to other She Died related pages. So I also want to give a really big thank you to Cassandra for picking this album up for me. I didn't know they were that there were CDs at the show. So thank you a million, and this one's for you. So today's album for review is Mickey Cardoni, aka Mickey Moon's RATTLA LP. I'm not sure if this is his first album. I got another one called Skeletons that I believe is a concept piece. I had some WinZip trouble with it, so Cornell's gonna help me get it on the weekend. When we get the file the great Wallace Lee sent us over here, we have to get that off the WinZip as well. And Cornell's just done a fabulous job with the Rambo 3 stuff that we're going to send to the wonderful Mike Chapman for the Rambo 3 fan edit. And, I guess I would categorize this album as a one-man band masterpiece. Like, it's really, 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 really good. I don't know if it's on Amazon. I know Walking Among the Dead is on Amazon, though, and I think the She Died shorts too, like the seasons. But I'll post their YouTube link in the description below, so you can contact Jonas and Mickey to score this album and some other sweet loot that's over there as well. And I'm also really looking forward to checking out Skeletons. And, the new Sardu, also, I want to check that out in its entirety. I heard that's a really nice concept piece. Jonas was giving me some inside information on that at the show. And it's just, from what I've heard Sardu do in videos, they've got some really great ones, like in the Cage in Toronto and stuff. It just sounds phenomenal. So I can't wait to get my hands on a copy of that. The artwork for it is pretty spectacular also. Yeah. So hopefully next week, we can do that. And that would be really cool. And, but for now, this album is a great little album. It's short, it's sweet, it's in, it's out, bam. You're going to want to listen to it again, right? Like like right after you listen to it, you're gonna want to listen to it again, like right after the first time. I did, you know. I'm really picky, so let's get to it. And I apologize for my tongue-tiedness today. It's still pretty early in the morning, and the coffee's not really kicking in yet. But yeah, this stuff is just great. This stuff is just great. So far, everything I've seen from these guys is just spot on, you know. Really professional, and they really love what they do. And that love for it, you know, really shines through. I know, like, when I was talking to Jonas and when I was talking to Mickey, and I could just see, like, the excitement behind it, you know, like, it's wonderful to have that, you know, when you can just talk to an artist and feel the love they have for it. And I'm just so proud of these guys. Like, what can I say? I'm a fan. And they've been nothing but just really warm and inviting, and just, you know, they're just some of the best guys. They really are. So go check them out. You know, go check them out. Go check them out. They're really just masters of the craft of being able to accomplish so much with so little. You know, it's always like you plant that seed of an idea and you just watch it grow. And I love how these guys really don't stop at nothing. They just go with it. You know, they can take the simplest, smallest thing and turn it into something really big and beautiful. You know, case in point, Walking Among the Dead. You know, from what I've seen of that and from what I've heard of that, it's just, you know, really inspiring to see that, you know, they could accomplish what they really set out to do. And that Rambo trailer, all the different Rambo promotions they did, it was just amazing. They really left no stone unturned. They really went for it. And, you know, congratulations, because it not only did it work, and not only did it come across beautiful on screen and everything, you could really see the labor of love, but it also touched a lot of people. And I really do get a lot of emails and messages, you know, people just asking me about that, you know, all the time. Like, you know, Randy and Wallace and Wildman and Michael Chapman, and just all these people, you know, you can really see that it touches people, and that, you know, it just brings you in. So you can't go wrong with these guys. Check them out. You know, give them some love, give them some support, and let's just, you know, everything they do just speaks for itself. So with that, let's get to the review, because we gotta get to the review. And I know I could talk about this all day. I really could talk about it all day. You know, every experience I've had just talking to these guys, either online or meeting them this weekend, and I don't know, I just find it fascinating. I just find it so very fascinating. And like I was just saying before, the coolest thing is that it all stems from the ideal, you know? And just more people should try. More people should try, because it's free to try, you know what I mean? Like, just to try and get out there and do something and show your enthusiasm. And, you know, you never know who you're gonna touch. And the views don't lie, man. These videos touch so many people. So, you know, I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay, let's get to the review. It's gonna be a two-parter. Yeah, you know, just, oh man, more people should just try, man. You know, don't ever let people tell you not to try. You know, don't ever let people tell you that something can't be done, because it can. You know, case in point, these guys. Also, Wildman Beyond. Wildman Beyond's working on some freaking amazing stuff. The Twilight Zone, he's working on supporting Rambo, which it looks like it's going to be going into filming probably next year at the rate it's going at. He's got just some awesome stuff in that. He's got a Dirty Harry fan film coming out. He's got, you know, he's got just some wicked ideas. And this guy, well, man, he's gonna be something. He's gonna be something in Hollywood, a force to be reckoned with. Because, man, the stuff that's emanating from this guy is just insane. It's just insane. So all you kids at home, just take a note from this. Go check out Wild Man. Go check out She Died Productions. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn it's not about the money. You're gonna learn it's about the love. And when you do it for love over money, you're going to learn that you're going to touch people and they're just going to flock to you, man. It's just going to come back. What you put out into the universe, it has that effect. It's going to come back to you. You want to put out something negative, you're going to get negative feedback. You want to put out something positive, you're just going to get the positive in the end coming back to you, Don't let it be about the money. Do it for the love. Really, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Because you know what? The world, like Kevin Smith said, the world is full of people. World is full of can'ts. Throw a rock and you'll hit a can't. It's those people who tell you can that you got to hold on to. People who tell you you can't do it are just people who don't have it within themselves to do it. And are just jealous because you can. So don't listen to people. Just do what you believe is right in your heart. And you know what? You'll never go wrong. Few people back in the day told me, oh, why are you doing a podcast? That's a waste of time. No one's ever going to listen to it. It's the stupidest idea ever. You know what? If I never would have started doing this, even though I was shy as fuck, man, even though I was scared to do it, but if I didn't do it, I would never have met so many awesome people like you out there. Like Brent. I would never have met, I would never have met like Brent or Wild Man or Rambo Raff for Life or Zero Cool. I would have never met Mickey. I would have never met Jonas. I would have never met so many people. So the people who supported me to do this, like my sister and my girlfriend, I have to hold on to that. It's their belief in me that made this show happen. And it's that belief that makes, that made this happen. And, I owe it all to them. I really do. I owe everything to them. I really do. I would not ever trade this for the world. Obviously one day RAMBOMANIA is going to have to end. But you know what? That's the ride that's going to last a lifetime. That's always going to stay in my heart. Forever, forever, forever. Getting to meet all you awesome guys. Everybody. Just everybody involved in the show. Everyone who I've gotten to talk to. I would have never been able to talk to awesome people like Raphael, who we're going to talk to next week. I would have never been able to talk to Matthew Marsden, from Rambo 4, who, we'll have a bit on him tomorrow. I would have never got to, get feedback from David Morrell on the show. That's amazing. He's a hero. I would have never been able to talk to some of my heroes, So, that's amazing, and like upcoming special guests, Wallace Lee, very possible Kane Roberts. I've heard from Kane Roberts. So, I'm looking forward to talking to Kane Roberts. He's the Rambo of fucking rock and roll. So, just everybody, man. It's just, I could just sit here and list names all day. But in the end, I just gotta say, you know what? I'm so grateful that I tried, that I'm doing this, and it's not about the money because I've already taken back, the riches, and the riches were not money. The riches were the experience, and it's really helping me to try and do this further and try to make a career out of it. So, the world means no one at halfway. If you want it, you gotta take it, and kids, it's really just gonna get better from here. It can only get better. There's no way in hell this cannot be better. It's just gonna get better. I guarantee it, 100%. And we've just barely scratched the surface. We got tons more to do here at RAMBOMANIA. So thank you, everyone, and let's get to the Mickey Cardone review here. The Rattler, the Mickey Moon. Let's do it. Let's get it on. Here we go.